Hello YouTube, NufnTancy here again with another video review. Now today we have our next tactical product is here we are. We are have a 223 round from Wolf, and as you can see, it's a fierce looking round. As you can see, I like the way the color is on the casing here. I believe it's made out of brass, if I remember correctly. And this is a bimetal jacket, which means it's not all copper. Even though, I mean, at first glance, if you look at it, the color is pretty copper to me. I mean, if you compare it with anything else, let's say a penny, you would get confused. I mean, it's pretty much the same color if you really look at it. But let's see here. If you look at the primer, it's got a silver-looking primer, as opposed to other primers that are out there, which are brass colored, the same color as the casing. Well, since this is a steel casing, I don't think it would be possible for them to make a steel primer, as probably going to be too hard for the what's it called, for the firing pin to actually ignite the primer. So that's why they have that. Instead of using steel like the casing, they use lighter metal, as you can see. Now, if you look carefully, you'll see that it has some red stuff inside there, nice and red. What that is, it's called it's what they do to seal the primer, some kind of primer sealant, and they just slop it on there. So that's why it's all over the edges and stuff. Not very important unless you're a tactical operator like myself. That's to ensure that when you do submerge around underwater, sorry, the camera's having a hard time focusing. When you do submerge yourself underwater with all your tactical equipment on, your ammunition will stay dry. And that, of course, as a former Navy SEAL, you can definitely see the advantages of having a waterproof round. It's good up to about 300 meters, I believe. Same as your average tactical watch would be. So you don't have to worry about having your ammunition get wet if your watch can actually withstand that depth as well. So it's good to know that your ammunition will stay dry even underwater, 300 meters, for any type of tactical engagement, especially sea type operations and such. And that actually brings us to another point. The durability of the round itself, not just the functionality, but the durability of it itself. Since it is made out of steel, it's a lot more durable than, let's say, your standard brass case round. As you can see, it's nice and yellow. This is just your regular brass cased 223 Remington round. This is a 55 grain projectile. This is copper plated. Now this is actually copper now. Pretty much the same stuff they use in pennies. As you can see, I mean, the colors, they're identical. You can't even tell. The only way you can actually tell is if you take a magnet and hold it to the round, it'll stick. So just be wary of that. Bimetal is actually a combination of probably a little bit of copper, otherwise how they gonna get that color, right? Anyways, they put some copper, and sometimes it's steel or some other ferrous metal, and of course anything ferrous will attract the magnets. The advantage about having bimetal jacket rounds are that since they are mixed with copper and some other kind of steel type of metal, it does have significant amount of penetrating power. It's gonna be a harder jacket, so it's gonna have less fragmentation and more penetration, since it's such a much superior round to your standard copper jacketed 223. This thing, I mean, you can't even, if you look at it, you don't even see that it's sealed. This thing's not even sealed. You can't use this underwater. I mean, I got this at Walmart. It's about 40 bucks for about 100 rounds, but that would pretty much be range ammo. I would never use this type of ammo in any kind of tactical engagement. No way. Anyways, this round here, very, very tactical. As you can see, the color, even the color itself, it's just so sleek and dark. You can actually, you know, match it up with your urban camo and you wouldn't even notice it's on you. This nice dark gray finish, and on top of that, it's lacquer coated, I believe. They used to have it polymer coated, much like this around here. You can see it's a lot shinier, very shiny. You don't want shiny. You want a little more matte finish to it, so that it doesn't reflect when you're reloading your ammunition in a tactical situation. Now, of course, being a high-powered rifle round, the case itself has to withstand a lot of pressure, and most of these brass case rounds hold up just fine. But to one-up it, you'll have to get some of this steel case stuff. If you look at Hornady Tap ammo, they do have steel cased ammunition. All of their ammunition steel case. So the steel case is definitely a superior material than the traditional brass casing, which is outdated to say the least. Now, I've done a lot of shooting with Wolf ammunition, and they also serve as great tools for malfunction clearing. I mean, occasionally you get a stuck case. I mean, that just furthers your skill in a tactical engagement. You'll know exactly what to do when you get a stuck case inside the chamber. You know, a lot of people say that Wolf ammo is horrible, is sturdy. It's actually not. I find it much cleaner than a lot of the ammunition on the market right now, such as Centurion, PMC, Federal, and all that, the standard stuff you can get anywhere else. But Wolf you can only get through certain distributors, and they're actually pretty cheap for what you're actually getting. They're usually a little cheaper than your standard brass case round. I don't know why they would make it so much cheaper. I mean, maybe just because they make so much of it. But either way, this is a great round. You can't go wrong with a steel cased and a bimetal projectile. It burns super clean. I never have to clean my gun after I fire this. I mean, it smells a little different compared to the other stuff that I shoot, but it's a nice aroma sometimes. You can get used to it, definitely. Other than that, that's pretty much all there is to this round. Compared to this, it's got superior durability, just so you know it will last you through a tactical engagement. And the projectile itself, even though it's the same weight as the 55 grain projectile here, this is also 55 grain, but you do know that it is bimetal, which means it is a lot better at penetrating than your standard copper jacket. It's a little harder, so it'll fragment probably more, I would say, because it's so much better. And again, as my time as a Navy SEAL, which spanned for a few years, I've never had a problem, and this has always been the surefire round, and it's definitely the best round you can get in the market at this time. Well, there it is, another video from NufnTancy, and hope you enjoyed the video, and good shooting.